Your channel was edited.
Whoever's in the ghosted explorers that are slick top, just change your colors for me, please.
It's number 8, right?
The shadow
I'm so
soul.
done with. I'm so done with. Oh. I'm so done with. I got tons of soul. I got tons of soul. time to shine. Oh, show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body. The way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. In love, in love, in love. The way my lips feel on your body. The way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. In love, in love, in love. With every breath that we're taking. With every step you're falling. In love. With every move that I'm making. In love, in love, in love. With every breath that we're taking. With every step you're falling. In love. With every move that I'm making. In love, in love, in love.
People still getting set up.
Hello. We are getting in for a big event in DOJ. It's a Royal Somber event, but it's Benjamin B's memorial.
81 also
So,
works. I think it's just
we've got it all set up. So, I'm not gonna have a lot of commentary on the stream, guys. But
Jazzy, get next to me.
I think we're setting up for a group photo right now.
Hey, Jacob.
Austin
a few
and,
things
Jonesy
as we get
switch.
started here, guys. If I can have everybody who is not going to be talking, the list of speakers is very short, of course. Just mute up. I don't want any accidental things going over. We have about 5 people streaming it, so we just want to make sure nothing goes over RTO or in game. That shouldn't be said.
Motorbike unit and HP, you're clipping on the long sleeves.
5
Sorry,
Delta,
short sleeves.
5 Delta 145, 5 Delta 1230. If you guys could undeafen, that would be great on Discord.
It is, but it's kind of a somber event.
Oh, I probably team speak, I think.
Yeah, okay, good. No, how do you move while emotes?
You don't.
Apparently,
You
we're
get
doing
set.
no holster. Benji.
Say again?
No holster is optional.
Okay, guys, if I can have the final few who are not muted, just mute up.
You're welcome, Lexi. You're welcome. We're happy to do it.
The WSU guy who's on the end of the line there on the far right, if you can go in the UV and change your hat to a brown hat, not tan.
There are so many
Jacob
many
O,
people
3
here.
Charlie 5. It'll be under player appearance, F6, and I believe it's number 87.
I
for
got it.
hands.
I got it.
Everybody, as we are getting our final
This is pineapple. I got.
Alex, Tyler, campaign heads.
apologies. First off, on behalf of the BCSO, I want to tell you how grateful I am that you're all able to attend. I know we're going to have a few people speaking tonight, but from the bottom of my heart, I truly thank all of you for showing up tonight. Three Charles 14.
All right, everybody, we're going to be starting here in just a couple moments. Lia is the one that's running the show. I will be coordinating everything as far as the procession. I will be also giving commands for present arms and with our honor guard as well. So once we get everything started, there's only going to be a couple of us talking until we get down to the cemetery. The procession will be starting from here. We will be heading down past Polito PD, route Great Ocean Highway to 13 to Joshua Road. To get on Joshua Road, we're going to take the 68 approach. We're going to take Route 68 down to Tongva Drive. We're going to head down Tongva Drive to the cemetery. Once we arrive at the cemetery, we do have a few units that are going to be breaking off and head down to Shank Street. All our vehicles, the regular cars and trucks, are going to park in the parking lot at the cemetery. The motor units and the hearse will proceed down the path to our final destination, and then we'll have everybody form up again. Everybody in the procession will be running lights, no sirens. Our ADAT and TU units, who will be running traffic control, will be passing left and right. So we're going to try to keep it tight, make sure you leave enough spacing for desync and anything such as that. And that is all I have. I will pass it off to Lia.
I guess on a biggest thing here, guys, I'm going to say, of course, is Paul's been fantastic at doing a lot of the in-game stuff in the procession. Cannot thank him enough. I thank you, of course, all for being here. It's being live streamed, so it'll be recorded by multiple people, so don't worry about that. Just stay appropriate. If you have questions, please don't do it over TeamSpeak. All the talking is going to be going over TeamSpeak, so just keep it in game if you can. If not, message your COC. Try your best to not really have to do anything out of control. We're all here for a great cause. I cannot thank everybody enough who has helped me, who has done this, and of course everybody who has come. Of course, I kind of gave everything I needed in the sheet, but I hope we have everything. Thank you all who did the special jobs. Hopefully we can make this something to remember, and I'll kind of hand it back off to Paul to start.
All right, so just so everybody is on the same page for the procession when we roll out of here. My ADAT and TU guys, I just need one vehicle to remain at the back of the procession to let me know when everybody's out. And then we're going to maintain approximately 35 to 40 miles an hour all the way, just so it helps with rendering. My TU and ADAT units that will be running traffic, just do your thing. You know, left and right side of the procession, do what you got to do. Obviously on Joshua Road you're gonna have to pass left, but just use caution. When we roll out, it's gonna be the TED motor units, followed by our WSU honor car for Benji, then the hearse, and then our BCSO COC, followed by WSU K9, and then we're going to start with our long line of BCSO cars and then the single car. Behind BCSO, we're going to run the SRU Bearcat, our other patrol units from our sister agencies, and then LSFD will be bringing up the rear. Anybody have any questions in regards to the procession?
Paul, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. All right. Dear Lord, we are so grateful that you have made us all in your own image, giving us gifts and talents with which to serve you. Thank you for Benji's life and all the years we shared with him. We lift him to you today in honor of the good we saw in him and the love we felt from him. Please give us the strength to leave him in your care in the knowledge of eternal life through Jesus Christ. O God, creator and redeemer of all your faithful people, grant to the souls of all our faithful departed your mercy, light, and peace. Lord, we pray that those we love who have gone before us in faith may know your forgiveness for their sins and the blessings of everlasting life. In the company with the Virgin Mary and all the angels and saints in heaven. Amen. Detail. Present arms. Detail. Order. Arms. All right, at this time I asked everybody to make their way to your vehicles and we will get ready to get started.
Hey Paul, 10-1, 2 seconds, please.
Pull me.
Negative. No perms. Give me 3 on the left side, 3 on the right side, and then 1 in the rear. Behind me.
Stay firm.
Processing clear of church. All on GOH.
If we could give at least 1 to 2 car separation between each other.
Final on Joshua.
Motorcade, stop, please.
Hey, firm, take Tonga. Take Tonga, we'll route.
If the people at the front could slow roll for a second, in the back we're still stopped.
We're not moving. We stopped.
Alright, proceeding.
He's out of his head. Hold on, we have a motor officer out of his head.
Units, go around that bike. He's having issues.
Copy. You good?
Final on Tongbo.
Okay. 3 Charles 17. First unit behind the hearse, start filling in the parking spaces.
Any air units, 1021 to join ops 1 ops this way.
Units breaking off the procession for air, go ahead and break off.
Alright, I'm going the opposite way, guys, because I am breaking off for an air activation. Hopefully I can get out right through here. Yes, I can. It's gonna be a little jank, but I can get through it. And I need to go to Shark Street for that activation. But also, I don't know the squad about the city, so...
All units, once you park, please kill the lights on your vehicles.
Rear procession's gonna be in parking lot.
Oof, crap. I don't have an option to update the clothing.
Alright, we get all units up towards the waterfront, please. Alright, if we can start forming up from right there at the end of the walkway, a straight line across to this telephone pole. Similar to the formation we had at the church.
Cassidy's on it? Okay. Okay, so I want... what do I want? I want Air 31. I'm flying Air 31. I'll be in the front. And then I think we'll just have rows of 2 after that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we should have enough air units for that.
So we'll have Air 31 followed by Air 33s, followed by HP and PD, followed by SRU, followed by fire, and a single fire in the middle.
Yep.
Does that make sense to everybody? Does anyone have any other idea?
Nope, works. How low is flying?
Rob?
I'll decide that when we get up there.
10,000 feet.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to coordinate with Paul and see when they.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he dropped or if he disconnected.
No, he's gonna jump over.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say, like, unless we like practice like a fan formation or whatever, like I would say 1-2-2-2-1 is fine.
Yeah.
No.
Wing it. Ain't no practice needed. We're gonna get it first try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're just gonna
Don't
see a
jinx
whole
it.
bunch of we're just gonna see a whole bunch of area units crash at one time.
Oh no.
Yep.
I'll tell you how it looks from the ground.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
22.
Yeah.
No, I said nothing. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna fly over at the end of taps. They're gonna be playing it through TeamSpeak, so we'll know when that's going on. And then
Right,
we'll.
at this time, we have a few
relay
of
the
our
check.
members of service who are
And
going to say a few
that.
things. Midas 3 Charles 8.
Alrighty. So
I want us to come from the east and head west to the coast, because I think they're all at the memorial pool, if I'm not mistaken.
alrighty. So where do I be?
So we'll come from the golf
I
course.
can remember Benjamin
just spectate
coming
real
up
quick,
with
here you'll
Armed
know.
Services
Yeah.
and just making a splash from basically the moment he
Yeah,
even
we'll
entered
come
the
from behind.
conversation as a senior warrant deputy.
Do we want to stay?
He
at
was
the
blowing
racetrack?
everyone
That way we have
of his peers clear out of the water.
direction already set up.
He got every
Um,
training as soon as he could, was assisting on every single training since afterwards.
Maybe
He was
stage at the
leaps and bounds
the
and
racetrack.
made us
What do you mean?
proud in
Yeah,
any
and then we
possible
can
way
like
that he
set our
could,
formation on the ground.
assisting
all the
everyone
way on the
go.
east
No, no,
side
no.
of here.
You don't even you don't need to set the formation. Just
When
get
you got
somewhere
one
where we
officer
want
and
to be,
hosted more
and then just hit
trainings, then you can
F2.
shake a stick
It won't
at
use any fuel, and you'll
well,
just stay
to
where you are.
hosting
Right.
operations
Yeah.
after your promotion to team
I was
lead.
thinking maybe even
We
the
knew
golf
we
course.
wanted
I
you as
don't
a
know if that's too close though.
I think that's too close.
One of the things I do want to read here today is the supervisory request sent up by former WSU coordinator Daniel A., who was sent up to the senior staff team and then administration.
The bowl.
Hello, senior staff team. I would like to request that Benjamin D.
bowl.
Free
You got
Charlie
plenty of room on the
76 be
racetrack.
promoted to
That's enough room for
WSU
us?
supervisor. During his time in WSU, Benjamin has been an extremely valuable asset in giving ride-alongs, to hosting an ungodly amount of trainings, to hosting operations, and providing feedback to the WSU suggestions. His clear choice he is the clear choice out of the 14 weeks.
Can we keep the conversations kind of limited in here, guys?
He
I am
conducts
live.
himself in and out of game is fantastic.
Yeah, I'll
Exactly
stay
what I
with
look
you.
for in a supervisor. If you have any
You're gonna have
questions
to
about the
lead. You're
recommendation,
faster than me.
reach out to me.
Alright,
Warrant coordinator
here we go.
Daniel A. Whiskey 17. Side note, that vote was unanimous, not even a single person questioned it.
So I'm thinking
This
like
conduct was not limited to WSU in any
250
capacity.
feet, 300
He
feet.
showed an eagerness to go above and beyond in any attempt to better the department, its members, and
What does
himself.
everybody think?
Outside of DOJ,
Yeah.
Benjamin was a great friend of mine.
Okay.
I can't honestly recall the amount of nights that he and I would just shoot the shit. Well,
I'm not
talking
SRU.
literally only in games as he was sitting in bed next to his
big are
wife.
you
He
guys?
slept.
SRU's going
Really didn't want to wake
Hey,
him and
what's
talk
the
to him
meetup
for
spot?
attendance to get him a little rowdy.
What?
So,
Height limit.
Racetrack.
Where are the higher? Where are you?
What's the
gonna
meetup
have
spot
meetup?
in the
Well,
area?
certification trainings that we hosted
East
together.
Um,
You know, it was still a joint certification between WSU and CID.
Over
We always tried to
the
make
dam.
some sort of fashion to get the trainings to not
Over the
be
dam?
6.5 hours long. as they
does everybody
notoriously were.
see?
That
have
Nine
a
Dack
look.
Reservoir.
doing dual scenarios, which ended up becoming the norm.
You can line up straight here.
Looking for a
Yeah.
space
Just
where we have
generally
enough
trying to cut
room.
down.
I
to,
see
like,
the-
be-
I see the fire helicopter. We just lined up in front of him.
During the height of COVID,
Yeah, does everyone see this parking lot in the middle? I feel like we could all be in there. Or this dirt patch.
Okay.
It might be a little
Yeah.
jank, but I think we can fit.
Okay. So I'll be in the front here. PD, I think I'm gonna need you to move back.
I can remember.
Whoever's the Air 3-1, if you want to move on the actual track, and then that way it gives us room.
Yep.
At this point, countless nights going over.
I don't know if Air 33s will be able to fit behind me though.
No, they should do right in front of the white fence. Yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting the person apparently
Andy, you gonna fit, Andy?
I have to put my stuff down right here. Otherwise, I won't fit anywhere else.
We'll move.
And I'll set the pace because I think I'm the slowest. Air 33 on the left, if you can move up, please.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that possible? Even
Yep.
just F2,
Yep.
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, just don't disappear.
Well,
Crash and die. Because you disappeared on mine. Okay, there.
Yeah, it did disappear on mine too. Because you F2
Yeah,
it's
that
gonna
should be
disappear.
Fine.
She's trying to F2 it.
I am trying to F2 it.
Okay, so we're all good? We're all in formation?
Yeah, I was trying to F2 it. It just decides to
It's the air
break.
unit, but he can't exactly fit anywhere else.
Yeah, the Aspen
Which
2
one?
is not good. Aspen 2 can fit.
Aspen 2 is sitting on the track right now because I don't have anywhere else to fit it.
Oh,
That's fair.
I'm sitting on top of this thing over here.
So I'd like fire to bring up the rear in the back, so that'll be fine. So when we take off, fire just fall to the or F2 back there.
You're taking your duty through. You've given as much as anyone could be expected to do.
Perfect.
Just a
And
few
then
steps
you'll be
further,
in
the
the
smoke will
middle.
start to clear. Others
Okay,
here will guide
perfect.
you. You have no need to fear. You have not failed your brothers. You clearly gave it all.
Best is just respawn
And through
it.
your selfless
And I
actions,
always give
others will
full
hear the
fuel
call.
anyways.
So take your
Yeah,
place
that's
of
true.
honor among those who have gone before, and know you will be remembered for now and even more. Benjamin, you always spoke better than I did. I remember doing your first ride-along in DOJ, realizing you were an MP in the Marine Corps, such as myself. What I didn't realize is the bond and friendship that would come of it. I watched you climb the ranks of BCSO and WSU. When I took over as coordinator, one of the first things I knew was having you as a supervisor, that everything would be okay. Your tact, intelligence, and love for the community and those you worked with was more than admirable. All these people are here because of the absolute outreach and impact you had on them. You loved your community and loved your family even more. We will always be here for you and them, no matter what, and knowing what kind of person you are only emulates how much of a great father you were. Knowing you had my back, I was never worried about anything in our subdivision nor within the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Many of nights we spoke offline, and you always called me personally on my cell phone to check in on me while I went through life's problems and also the police academy. I truly wish that we were able to meet up in person so that I could just give you a hug for all you've done for me. I love you, brother, and you're going to be missed greatly. You will be missed, and your impact will be everlasting on those you shared your love and friendship to, in DOJ, and also in the many members of your community, Condition 1. Till Valhalla and Semper Fidelis, brother. And then I would like to leave off with the last verse of the Marine Corps hymn, as Benji B was a Marine. Here's health to you and to our Corps, which we are proud to serve. In many a strife we fought for life, and never lost our nerve. If the Army and the Navy ever look on heaven's scenes, they will find the streets are guarded by United States Marines. Thank you.
Tyton X, 3 Charles, 777.
Alright, so I'm not as well spoken as everybody else, but I'm gonna give my best. Just work with me for a second. I first met Benji when he was a probationary deputy. Seeing how professional he acted and how serious he took on those scenes, I knew he would be something special, and man, was he ever. All the scenes we had together, or just sitting together on TV running radar, was always a good time. Thinking about his Civ Reserve character, Steve, with the hot pink Jeep. And if anybody had the pleasure of meeting him, he would know. You would know that he is completely different as that character than he actually was, or his ability to be one of the few that could actually 1070 and get away from an airship. He put so much thought and heart into everything he did here. I watched him go up through the ranks and grew close with him during that time. He loved this community and he loved WSU even more. It's been said multiple times, but his level of commitment to this community was unmatched to anybody else. I could go on and about him in the community, but as good of a deputy as he was an even better person. During his time here, we would talk on a weekly basis, and we would talk about anything and everything. If anyone had the pleasure of knowing him, you knew one thing, and it was that he cared. Constantly checking on people and making sure they were okay. And if he didn't hear from you, he was going to make sure he heard from you. We all have people that listen, but he was one of the few that would listen and actually try to help you out to the best of his ability. Despite being states away, he would still offer. He would break down your concerns, walk you through it, and ways to overcome it. I could count on him to help me with whatever I was going through. He knew about a lot of things in my personal life that not many had known. He even went as far as to leave a very opinionated comment on social media about an employer that had done me wrong. He was always in your corner, and I knew I could count on him as much as he could count on me. He left DOJ on his own terms some time ago, but his impact is still felt today, as you all can see. We are honored to have multiple departments, long-standing members, new members, and media here for those who cannot attend. I know there are some here that do not know him, but this community was his family. Reading back through some of our old messages last night, we were discussing that if he needed to take an LOA, nobody would ever fault him for it. And his response was, quote, DOJ really does mean a lot to me. After I retired from the Marines, I knew I'd never be a cop again, but DOJ made that happen in a sense, end quote. DOJ was his second home, and not just because of the people, but because of the passion he had here. Even after he had left, he would still ask about people or how the community was going in general because he loved it here so much. But as much passion as he had for DOJ, he had twice as much for his wife and 6 children. He would constantly tell me of things he was doing to improve their life and just make sure they were happy, as any good father or husband would do. As much as we mourn his loss, let's also keep his family in our thoughts and prayers during this tough time. To some, it may seem like we're just playing a video game, but a lot of us use this as an escape. During that time, we developed friendships that last a lifetime, and I'm honored to have had that opportunity with multiple people, as well as Ben. He was like a big brother that I never had, despite never actually meeting him in person. Having him help or just tell me how proud he was of me meant the world to me. To know that I won't get a, hey, how's it going, boss? Even though I told him to quit calling me that. Or how is this or that going for you? It hurts. I look forward to speaking with him each and every time, and I know I won't get that chance again. I know he would be thrilled to see how much he meant to everyone here today, and all he wanted to do was to make an impact. As you all know, all he ever wanted was people to be better, and it's simple. Despite me being retired, I've watched this community stand up through adversity and stand together through tragedy, and I'm so proud to see how much he meant to you all. Again, please keep his family in your thoughts and prayers as they're mourning even more than we are. I'm gonna miss you, brother, and we'll see each other soon.
Just W, 3 Charles 24.
So I had the opportunity to meet Benji a long time ago when he came up the ranks during WSU and found out that he was going into the military, or was in the military. Myself, I was getting out of high school, and I was actually working my way towards going into the Navy. And of course, knowing he was a Marine, I had to always poke fun at him, and he always poked fun at me back. I would send him every single meme I could relating back to the Marine Corps, and he always was laughing every time that I would send those. But knowing what he did, and knowing that when it came time to face some issues that I had in my past, he was the only one that I felt I could turn to and talk about things that I've never talked about before at that point in time with anyone. And he walked me through it. He just was blunt and simple, and it seemed like it was no big deal. And I'll always remember that I was shaking going into that voice chat with him because I didn't know how to react, how to respond. But he stood there with me, and he helped me out through that, and I'm much different than I would have been if he hadn't. And he meant a lot to a lot of us, and he was very, very important to this group. I'll always remember him. Oh, like Tyton, he kept calling me boss man too. I said you're the boss of me now. When he got supervisor in WSU, and then when he got sergeant before me, I told him you're the boss of me now, and he said no, you're still the boss man. He was a good friend. I'm gonna miss him. Really wish I would have chatted with him last month when he texted me and wanted to know how everything was going. I wish I would have sat down and talked to him for hours, but yeah, that's how things go sometimes. He was a good friend. I know we're all gonna miss him a lot, and I'm glad that he helped me become a better person than I was at the time. Thank you all.
Benji, where to start? We joined this community within 2 months of each other. We rose to the ranks together. You with WSU, me within TED. We got SIT within 2 months of each other. Whenever I had questions, I knew I'd get a straight no bullshit answer out of you. You knew how to take the crayon jokes, Marine. You always had the right words to say. Never would I think I would be here today, writing this, speaking this, or even doing this. Benji, you were one of a kind. You were a friend, you were a mentor, and you were a leader. Godspeed, Benji. Till Valhalla. Simplify.
I thank you all for coming today. I thank you all for listening, who are listening and will watch this later. I didn't know Benjamin personally, but I wanted to do all I could to honor him as much as possible. In all my research and data collection on him, I learned that he was one amazing man that should never be forgotten. And with you all being here today, you have ensured that there'll never even be a chance. Benjamin wrote this in Warrant Services chat before he moved on from DOJ in the past. Ladies and gentlemen, my time has come. I have a great many fond memories of being a member of this outstanding subdivision. I'll never forget them. You are the best, and now don't you forget it. You are a family, and WSU will always be my home. Benjamin B., January 9th, 2021. Just like he wrote, WSU will always be his home. He may be in a different place, but his passion and love for WSU lives on in all of us. Could not thank him enough for all that he did for our community and subdivision. Just like he loved to say, be better, simple, his legacy will live on and will continue to be better because of amazing people like him.
At this time, I ask that my honor guard, my selected honor guard, step over to my right and line up with Sean for a 21 gun salute.
If you guys want to see that, I'll go over there.
What?
You guys want to see that? Let's go and salute. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that sooner.
They're talking on Discord, Cass.
Detail. Present arms. Honor guard. Present arms. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire.
That was clean.
Honor guard. Stand at ease.
It's usually always the last one every time we do this.
Okay. We're going at the end of this, yes? So let's move on. I have to think how long PAPS is, and I want to be there for the ending. Does anyone have any ideas on or thoughts on when we should go? Should we start heading now, or
should go now? We can always cover before then. Better to be there a little early than a little late.
True.
Formation.
I figure we'll stick at.
Oh, we need to go. I'm pretty sure it's almost over.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Right side, you're a little low on health.
Coming 4.
Fire's a little fast. Fire
Yeah, front vehicle's a little. Aspen 2, you can probably move forward a bit.
Detail. Order. Arms.
We're dropping altitude, right?
Peter, what are you at?
Yeah.
Are we dropping altitude?
400.
400, got it.
Around 400.
We're good.
We going in now?
Yep.
3 Charles 17. You raise 3 Charles 28.
Control calling 3 Charlie 28.
Oh, I'm lagging. Oh no.
Control calling 3 Charlie 28.
That's not good.
He's the head of
Control 3 Charlie 17. No
wait,
response.
Paul's not the head of any subdivision. He's a TED supervisor.
Cassidy, talking on Discord.
10-4. Show 3 Charles 28. 10-7.
Alright, we'll land at Shank.
Sergeant Benjamin B. It's going to be 10-7-1042 for the final time as of October 16th, 2022. although he was one man, he gave us so much. We thank you for your dedication, loyalty, and service to us all. We will stand together within blue line, protecting the prey from the predators, the good from the bad. The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Proverbs 28:1. Last call for Sergeant Benjamin B., 3 Charlie 28, badge number 60283. Rest easy, brother. We have it from here. Control clear.
Detail. Present arms.
And then if you just want to DV and then teleport to the back there, that would be fun. Just make sure you're not teleporting right on them. Alright, thank you for everyone. I really appreciate it.
Detail. Order. Arms.
The Blaine County Sheriff's Office Administration team has retired Benjamin's call sign from the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. 3 Charlie 28 will now forever be Benjamin B's call sign. He will forever make his mark on our community as a whole. Rest easy, Benjamin. We'll take it from here.
At this time, this concludes the service for Benjamin B. 3 Charles 28. Detail dismissed.
That was an absolutely beautiful service, and it was great. I'm not even going to throw it into an outro. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't want to throw it into an outro at all. But I appreciate you guys coming out and watching. I will put the full, no interruptions, much better quality than Twitch quality up on YouTube for you guys to see. So that will be going up very soon. As soon as my internet, which is wonderful, can handle it. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. And I'm glad to have shared this moment with you.